all, welcome to John's Bomber Making. Today we've got the Lancaster Bomber, the diecast version, issue 4 from Hachette. Excellent. This is the Jam Buster special, as you can see. There we go, there's the parts. Looking grand, plenty of little bits and bobs in there. Here we have the canopy floor. That's looking good. Nice bit of chunky metal. And here we have the canopy again. There she is. Awkward. My thumb's fine now. Alright. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the instructions. Okay, doke. Issue 4. We have the cockpit floor and canopy. So we have the front attachment for cockpit floor, bomb computer, platform for pilot seat, curtain, astrograph, bomb aimer's body rest, hatch, engineer's armoured glass panel, parachute housing, parachute for bomb aimer, pilot's auxiliary control panel, port interior cockpit framing, airspeed altimeter repeater, port window 2 of, LED and cable, navigator's equipment, anti-icing sprays ×2, port fuselage panel, AM and CP screws. That is a lot. Excellent. There we go. So we'll pop these parts on. We can glue them or use my trusty favourite micro crystal clear. Use super glue, but don't use it on the windows. There we go. There's a couple of little windows. Excellent. There's another one into the canopy there. Those are those anti-ice sprayers or anti-icing sprays. There we go, completed work. That's it. Excellent. Let's have a look at what's in the rest of the magazine. Raid on the Tirpitz. That's a cracking read. The Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. There's a cracking picture if you ever want to weather yours. Get the muck on that. Looks brilliant. There we go. And your next set of parts: pilot seat with harness plus levers, controls, hydraulic pipes, armoured head panel, and other details for the cockpit. Excellent stuff. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Here we have the parts. Let's get them out. There we go, those are the parts. This is a nice piece of metal, die-cast should say. Again, lovely detail on it. Looking brilliant. Excellent stuff. Well, first of all, we need this piece and this piece. Okay, so we got the pilot seat platform and the control panel. These two pieces, and it basically resides here. There's 3 slots. There's a large one on one end. There we go. That has clicked into place. I don't think that needs any glue. There we go. Looking brilliant. Excellent. Could do with pressing in a bit more though. There we go. Nice and flush there. Excellent stuff. That is step 1. But now we need the frame. Okay, now we've got the frame. We also need these 3 pieces, which are the astrograph, the airspeed altimeter repeater, and O4Q is the navigator's equipment, which is that little piece there. Now these basically fits into here, here, and here. They can only go in one way. The connections are D-shaped. This frame is just plastic. Once you popped them in, you can pop a little bit of glue on the back, so that will go just there like so, and this one will go in here. There we go. That's all 3 pieces in place. Excellent. It's up to you if you glue them or not. They are quite stuck in there, so you might not want to. Excellent. Okay, next we need this frame. That looks brilliant. The parachute exit, we're going to pop the bomb aimer's parachute into place. That is the parachute housing, and this is the parachute. Again, it's D-shaped on the back, so it will only go on one way. Just press it in until you're happy with it. Glue it if you want to, it's entirely up to you. That's a nice tight fit, that. And that basically sits in here. One peg is bigger than the other, so that is just a case of line it up and press that into place. Again, that is a nice tight fit. Yeah, that's not going to come out. There you go. I only use glue when I really ever need to. I don't see the point otherwise, because you can get little splashes, little accidents happen. Next, we need the front of the cockpit floor, 2 pegs in here. There we go. That is nice. Yep, even that is a lovely tight fit. That is definitely not going to fall off. Okay, next we need the bomb aimer's body rest. There we go. This green piece just fits into there and there, and just make sure it's straight when you popped it into place. There we go. Should be at that angle. Excellent. That looks great, that. Again, it's another tight fit. That is not going to fall out, but you can pop some glue on there. It's entirely up to you. Next, we need the 2 little windows for on here. This is all for O and all for N, and we have to identify which goes where. That one should go there, like so, and this one will go there. Now they will need some glue, so for this I use a micro crystal clear. I'll just put a little bit on it. See, the pegs are great for location but not for keeping it in place. So again, just drop. You don't need too much. It does obviously dry clear, so don't worry about how much you actually do put on. Just don't swamp it. I think I have done a little bit. Can wipe the excess off, no problem. There we go, that's one. Make sure you get the windows the right way around as well, of course. There we go. There's no seepage there anyway, just a little bit there. But it dries clear, like I said. And there we go. The blisters on here, they're solid now. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's move on. Next, we do need the canopy that way around, and we need the curtain, which is all nicely rolled up for us. That's a lovely piece of detail on that. That looks great. Got one peg bigger than the other, and that will go just here. If I can get that into place. It's not going to be easy. This is yeah, that will go on here somehow. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. That's the position that goes on. And this window, O4H, there are 3 fixing holes for this. Here, here and here. Now if I bring that around here, that should fit like that, I believe. Now that will probably need some glue. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice close-up view. There's the curtain and the glass window. The glass window just pushes into place, and that is a very tight fit, so that doesn't need glue. Now we need these 2 little anti-icing sprays. Little nodules, they'll go on the front of the canopy. These are D-shaped connections, so they will just pop into place there, and we can glue them afterwards if it will go in. That one doesn't seem to want to. Got the connection right. Yeah, they're going to be awkward then. Yeah, they're going to be awkward. Well, I think I've managed to get one in with these tweezers. That one should go in there. I'll pop some heat shrink on these just to protect the plastic. There we go. It isn't fully in. There we go. Those two firmly into place. You can see they pop through. I had to use these tweezers in the end. The heat shrink, we're just cushioning them, even though, well, they're not marked anyway, as you can see, so that's fine. That's brilliant. Excellent stuff. Pop that to one side, and these pieces will be used at a later date. This has a lot of detail on it. There we go. As you can see, this is the bomb computer, so you might want to enhance that. And here we have the low altitude light. You could test that with the tester, no problem. And here we have O4G, which is the hatch. Excellent. We've got the CP and AM screws still with us as well as. Excellent. So there we go. That is everything in place. Let's go into shot. There we go. Brilliant stuff. Excellent. That's my favourite. The parachute and the bomb aimer's rest. That looks brilliant, that. I love that. Excellent. So there we go, guys. That curtain looks fantastic up here, and that glass partition looks brilliant. It's a pity the curtain isn't dropped really. That would be quite effective, that. Those two little anti-icing spray nodules, they're a little pain, to be honest, to get in. See, I didn't want to use these tweezers at first because they've not got any heat shrink on them, and these have, but these just wouldn't do it. It's a pop it on top, but it won't press it down enough, and you couldn't get enough pressure at the right point to get that clicked into place. Plus, I don't want to open up the hole any more than I have to. I could have glued it into place, I suppose, but I don't really want to use glue. I like to avoid using glue, especially where part works are concerned. But it looks fantastic anyway. It's done now anyway. Those are those two little side windows. Brilliant. They're not fully dried yet. They'll dry overnight. But you can see them blisters there. There's nothing on the inside of them now. It's all gone. The glue, well, I say it's all gone. It's all transparent now. Brilliant. And there is the pilot's pilot seat rest, isn't it? With his control panel there. That's brilliant. Or platform, I should say. There's the inner frame. That is very plasticky, but again, the navigation controls here, you could highlight anything on them, just a little bit of silver on them, you know, gives it a good effect. That's what I'll be doing anyway, and the others will fit at a later date. Oh, that's brilliant. Can't wait for issue 5 now with a pilot seat. So that should be with me, let's see, still probably a couple of weeks off, but 5 and 6 I'll try and do together. Excellent stuff. Anyway, if you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon for another video. Watch out for my wooden version of the Dam Busters special as well. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe. Bye for now.